and welcome to this Yoga Bite. My name is Libby Stevenson, and today I will be sharing yoga with you that will keep you cool this summer. So we'll be doing a breathing technique and a yoga pose that will cool you down, and when we feel cooler, we feel calmer. There is a biological connection between the two, but that's for another time. So what will you need today in order to join me in this Yoga Bite? You don't need any special clothes or any equipment. Whatever you're wearing is fine, and wherever you happen to be is fine too. And the breathing technique and the yoga pose can be done anywhere, including on a bed. Yes, you heard that right, on your bed. Can be done any time of the day, and you can do either one for as long as it feels good. So let's start with the breathing technique. So for the breathing technique, there are 3 ways to do it. I will share all 3 ways, and then you can choose the one that works for you. And all 3 ways work on the same principle, in that we breathe in through the mouth and we breathe out through the nose, and that's where the cooling effect comes, because we're taking in cooler air from the environment and releasing warm air or hot air from the body. So the first way to do the breathing technique, which is called cooling breath, it's also known in Sanskrit as shitali. So the first way to do it is we open the mouth and we stick our tongue out. Something like that. Now, the next part you need a gene for. I don't have the gene, but I can demonstrate the rest of how this breathing technique should look and work. So when you stick your tongue out, should you have the gene to curl the sides of your tongue up, then that's what you would do. So you stick your tongue out, curl the sides of it up, and then you breathe in through your mouth. Close the lips, bring in your tongue, close your lips, and then you breathe out through the nose. So that's the first way, with the tongue sticking out and the sides of the tongue curling up. The second way is the way I do it, and which most people can do. You pretend you have a straw between your lips, so you make a little O with your lips, and it looks something like this. And when you do that, your teeth naturally separate. So we were going to breathe in through this imaginary straw. So let's do that together. Close your lips and breathe out through the nose. It doesn't have to be that noisy. I was just trying to make a point that I was breathing in through my mouth. The third way is also through the mouth, but we keep the teeth together in this one. The previous 2, the teeth were separated. In this one, we keep the teeth together and we spread the lips really wide in a really wide grin, and it looks something like this. And we breathe in through our mouth, close the lips, breathe out through the nose. Now, should you have sensitive teeth, you might feel that when you're breathing in through your mouth that way. But if you don't, that might be the way for you. So I'm going to do this with you now 3 times. And I want you to ask yourself first, before we do it, how do you feel at the moment on a scale of 1 to 10? I love to ask this question so that people see that there is a difference from doing the yoga. So on a scale of 1 to 10, where are you in terms of stress at the moment? Are you at 10, which is maximum stress? Or are you at 1, which is bliss, no stress at all? You're almost levitating, you're so relaxed. So find yourself on that scale and give yourself a number. Let's do the breathing technique now. So I'm going to use the second one, which was sipping in through the imaginary straw. You could use the one where you're sticking your tongue out and curling up the sides of your tongue. Or perhaps you liked what I call the Wallace and Gromit grin, this one, whichever one, as long as you're breathing in through your mouth. So let's do it together. Breathing in through our mouth, close the mouth, breathe out through the nose. And we'll do that again. Breathing in through the mouth, Close the lips. Breathe out through the nose. Last one. I'm feeling calmer already. Breathing in through the mouth. Close the lips. Breathe out through the nose. Hopefully, you feel calmer and cooler. Ask yourself that question we asked ourselves at the beginning of this breathing technique. Where are you on that scale now? Are you at 10, still stressed out? Are you closer to 1, which is bliss and levitation? I don't expect anyone to be levitating after 3 breathings, but who knows, you might be. Hopefully you're a lot closer to 1 than you are closer to 10. Otherwise, I'll need to find another job. Anyway, all right, so that's the breathing technique. And again, you can do it anywhere, anytime, seated, standing, or lying down. So if you can't sleep at night because it's hot, do cooling breath. Okay, the pose. The pose is called legs up the wall. Now, I said you can do this on a bed. So if you're on a bed, it would be called legs up the headboard. Okay, so you can do it on a bed, and actually it feels fantastic on a bed. It's a great one to do on a bed before you go to sleep, especially if you've had a pretty chaotic and hectic day with the children and you just need to release it all. Do this before you go to bed. But if you can't put your feet up the headboard for whatever reason, I'll show you how to do it on the floor. So should you be playing on the floor with your children, let them play, and then you can do this on the side. You never know, they might even join you. So the way to do it, whether you're on the floor or on your bed, is you need to get the one side of your body, it doesn't matter which side, one side of your body up against the wall or the headboard. So you just bring yourself as close to that wall or headboard as you can. So I'm literally right up against it. And then from here, you place your hands on the floor, and we're gonna spin ourselves around so that our legs end up on the wall. As you can see, I don't have a wall, I have a bookcase. It'll work just the same. So you just spin yourself around to come to lying down with your legs up the wall. And then you lie down. So I spin myself around, my legs are up the wall, and I lie down with my arms by my side and the palms are facing up. Now you want to give your armpits some space. And the whole point to this is that this pose is not only relaxing, it's a restorative pose, so it releases tension from the body just by being in it. Isn't that great? You don't have to do anything. And the tension just leaves the body. Heat also leaves the body. Remember, there's that connection between feeling calm and feeling cool. So if you get one, you get the other. Like I said, the arms are by your body with the palms up, but give your armpits space because we hold a lot of heat there, don't we? Give them some space, allow them to breathe, allow the air to cool them down. And then you would be looking up at the ceiling, closing your eyes, and you enjoy the bliss for as long as it feels good. And that's it for today. A cooling breath, 3 ways to do it. Choose the one that works for you. And the second thing was a pose. And this is called legs up the wall. Either one, you can do the cooling breath as many times as it feels good. You can stay in this pose for as long as it feels good. This pose also lowers blood pressure. And you see my legs are up, so it relaxes the legs. So if you've had a hectic day, like you've been on your feet all day, it's perfect for that too. So many benefits. I can't get into them all, just the main ones here. Have a great day and stay cool.